Hello, gorgeous. I'm continuing with hashtag 365 days of samples. As you know, I'm behind. I'm going to try to get through 3 weeks worth. Are we ready? First of all, we have L'Oreal EverSleek Sulfate-Free Smoothing System Intense Shampoo. So I have a shampoo and a conditioner. This made my hair feel like straw. No. No, 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 no. No. Never again. Next, a happier hair experience. This was Agave Oil Treatment. This had a really interesting texture. It seemed almost like it was oil and gel mixed together. And so before bed, what I did was I put it on my fingers and massaged it into my scalp, and the next morning shampooed as usual. And my goodness, it was very nice. Next, DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. This is, makeup remover. This is kind of a cult favorite. It was my first time to try it. I believe it's a Korean brand. I'm not sure. Nope, Japanese brand. And it was very nice. I'm not sure I felt it was any different, though, than using a tub of coconut oil, I have to say. Next was two Shiseido products. One is Balancing Softener, and the other one is Moisture Action Lotion. Back in the late 80s, Shiseido was my skincare of choice, and that's when I still lived in Houston and had an oily complexion. And this worked great on me then, but now not so much. What the deal is with Shiseido for an oily complexion is after you wash your face and tone, then you put on the moisture lotion, if I'm remembering this correctly, and then you put on the balancing softener. I remember there's some step in there that you put this balancing softener on afterward, you'd think, but this is not a toner. It's something else. Anyway, that's how I did it this time, and it just didn't really work. I used it over, a little period of time. It worked better in the summer, but now we're getting into the cooler weather, not as much, because obviously I'm getting drier again. The story of my life. This was a sample of Urban Decay Sen Eyeshadow Primer Potion Long-Lasting Eyeshadow Base. And I'm going to show you this on the back. It was Champagne Shimmer. So in other words, this is an eyeshadow primer or base that has shimmer, glimmer to it. And so not good for the old broad, because we want to kind of stay matte in the crease. And if you're going to put this all over, it's going to shine through a little bit. I certainly like their other eyeshadow bases, though. Okay, this is Soap and Glory, The Righteous Butter. Haha, get it? The Righteous Brother, The Righteous Butter. Almost made me say it. I like the way these feel, but no matter what scent I get, it always smells like cake icing. And I don't like to smell like cake icing. So yeah, I've got actually a tub of that in there, and I don't know. I may give it to my sister or somebody else. I don't know. This is Guerlain Issima Intensive Revitalizing Cream. This, I have to say, didn't really work for me, but I have to also say that I've never really had a Guerlain product that did. Personally, I don't know what it is. Their perfumes don't last on me more than about an hour, and I have one I like very much, L'air Bleu, but it still doesn't last very long. And none of their products like this, except for one thing, and that's called Midnight Secret. And that's like when you've had a hard night and you think you might have a hangover the next day and look awful, you put on Midnight Secret and you look fine the next day. That's the only Guerlain product that's ever really worked for me. Likewise, and I know this will appall some people, I've never had a Lancome product that's ever worked for me. I don't know why. And heaven knows I've tried. Okay, next, small sample of It's Potent Benefit Eye Cream. This was really luscious. This was very emollient, very nice day or night. And Benefit, you need to get your act together and be cruelty-free. I regret that I cannot buy your products. Really, I mean it. La Prairie Cream Cellulaire pour le contour des yeux. So, contouring eye cream. This was also very emollient, very lovely, but you know, I would have to mortgage the house if I owned it to buy La Prairie anymore. So I have to honestly tell you that the Benefit was just as good as the La Prairie. And I'm sure there's a huge price difference there. Okay. This came in one of my cruelty-free boxes. This is Jane Carter's Solution.com. All natural nourish and shine for dry hair and dry skin. And this was various oils. It smelled divine. It still does. Whipped up together. I used it on my body, like my arms and my legs. And it was a thick, I don't want to say cream. It was a thick concoction. And I would not have done this in the daytime. This was definitely at night because it doesn't completely sink in. But gosh, you sure did feel soft the next day. So anyway, it's cruelty-free. It was nice. I probably wouldn't repurchase it though. It was a little intense for me, even for going to bed in it. This is Burt's Bees Shea Butter Hand Repair Cream. I think I might have gone through another one of these earlier. I still love this. This may be the Holy Grail daytime hand cream. Maybe. First Aid Beauty Face Cleanser with Fab Antioxidant Booster. Fab. So I use this for washing my face. This was day and night, about 4 days worth. So this was a very generous sample. It didn't foam up very much, and it was difficult to wash off. And by the way, about that, my friend Ginger Tunstall, who subscribes to many of us here on YouTube, told me that I have got it wrong. It's hard water that I must have that is keeping my soap from washing off, not soft water. I have it reversed in my mind, so this wouldn't rinse off very well and didn't foam up. Both are characteristics of having hard water. I wouldn't buy that. Okay, this is Korres Sugar Crystal Cream Multivitamin Day and Night Cream. This sugar crystal thing, I'm not sure what that was supposed to be, but it smelled like butterscotch. I used this at night, and this was, I guess, about 2 or 3 uses. I can't remember exactly. I think it was 3. And it was just, it's butterscotch. It was off-putting. I don't want to smell like butterscotch. Sorry. So I would not buy that. How did my face feel? My face felt soft the next morning, but not as soft as some other products have. For example, this one. Boscia Restorative Night Moisture Cream was perceivably better than that one. And I got, once again, 2 uses out of this. And yes, my face was really soft and like a baby's bottom the next morning. This I used in my video that went up yesterday. When you're watching this, it will have gone up yesterday while I do my face masks. This was Kaya Bamboo Tapioca Beads. It's a Canadian cruelty-free product. You can use this as a face wash or a mask. I used it as a mask, and this was absolutely delightful. It did a deep cleanse on my pores like you would not believe, and a really, really, really nice exfoliating. I will probably buy this at some point in my life. These two, I'm afraid, didn't leave much of an impression. This is Tony Moly Multi-Cell Energy. Although I will say it was a lot like that Shiseido. It is a moisturizer, but it was very light. And this is Tony Moly Panda's White Magic Cream. And this is for ladies who want to be paler than they are. And one use wasn't really enough to show me whether it would do that or not. These two I'm counting as one because they had to be used in conjunction. This was Exuviance Performance Peel AP25. So it's a, a facial peel. So here's the activator. It came on just a little pad, a round pad, and you put it on your face. You left it for 10 minutes. Then you put on step 2, the neutralizer, which likewise was a small pad, and then you wash it off. And I have a feeling that with something like this, you'd have to use it over a period of time for it to work. It comes in, when you buy it, I looked this up, it comes in a box of 12, and you're supposed to use it to a week, so you're getting twice a week. So you're getting 6 weeks worth. It was something like $75 or so. So if you could afford to do that, by the end of 6 weeks, I'm thinking you could probably tell if it worked or not, but I'm not going to do that. And finally, another holy grail product for a lot of people, Aquaphor. Sharon Capehart recommended this fairly recently as if you have this, you don't need any other lip balm. And so toward the end of this tube, I started trying it for that, and it did not work for me. What it did was made my lips raw, and I was only doing it at night. What I had been using it for before that was for my elbows and my knees and my feet. And it didn't work for that either. I still have a very dry, as you can see, peeling elbow. This did nothing for it. So what am I doing wrong, ladies? Those of you who are into Aquaphor, what am I doing wrong? It didn't work for me. I'm sorry. Okay, so that is 21. I don't think we're going to get to 365, but I am definitely giving it the old college try. Like, that's it for this week. Love y'all. Bye. Oh, and that is Alfred Hitchcock, because it's Halloween time.